Bro, when I tell y'all, bro, this co-parenting shit is the hardest shit I've ever done in my life. I don't wish this shit on nobody. Like, when I tell y'all, chat, this is the hardest thing I've ever done.
I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. I want this to be like a moment when, I'm like, oh man, I really feel for this brother. I do. I want to, right? And you guys tell me if I'm wrong. Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. I'm with it. I'm with it. Maybe this is the moments we're asking for men to be more vulnerable or whatever, right? But something tells me that these tears are not authentic. I don't know. Just hear me out.
Y'all, bro, this co-parenting shit is the hardest shit I've ever done in my life. I don't wish this shit on nobody. Like, when I tell y'all, chat, this is the hardest thing I've ever done. Like, each goodbye gets harder and harder. This is the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. This co-parenting shit, bro. When I tell you I ain't never missed my daughter so much, like, y'all just don't understand how it feels to just not have her at some nights. That shit hurts so bad. Like, the silence is so loud, bro. When I tell y'all, like, that shit hurts so bad, bro. Like, that shit is the worst feeling I've ever had, bro. Like, there's nothing on this earth that I can imagine that can feel worse than this shit. Like, I just can't shake this shit, bro. Like, every day this shit gets harder. And the hardest thing about it is, the hardest thing about it is if I have her for 5 nights, knowing that I gotta let her go for 5 nights. Like, I'm so stuck on the one day, because I know for a fact that I get to see her again the next day. But I would love to have her for 2 weeks straight, but I know for a fact I cannot go 2 weeks straight without seeing my daughter right now. 2 weeks of silence, that should have killed me right now, bro. Like, chat, this is the hardest thing I've ever done in my whole life, bro. And it's like, I don't wish this shit on nobody, bro. Like, anybody who got that family, please just keep y'all shit together. But, like, don't let this shit affect. Like, it's the hardest thing I've ever done, bro. There's nothing in this life that I don't even know. Like, I can't do nothing, bro. I can't eat. I can't sleep. When I tell y'all, bro, like, I can't do nothing. Like, I can't do a goddamn thing right now, bro. It's like, I just can't do shit, bro. I'm trying to get up, bro. I'm fucking depressed, bro. Like, I don't got no motivation for shit, bro. I can't do nothing right now, bro. I have zero motivation for nothing right now, bro. But shit still got to get done, bro. And this shit is so fucked up, bro.
Okay. Now, I hear the brother. I hear the young brother. I hear you, fam. Like I want to make this abundantly clear. I do. I can believe that you feel like this. Trust me. I can see it. I would, man, man, oh man, would I be like this if I didn't see my sons every day? My oldest son is 13. My oldest son is 12 technically, but he's about to turn 13 in a couple months. My youngest son my oldest son is 13. My youngest son is 9. I have never, ever, ever spent one night away from either one of them thus far. That means 9, or will go by the oldest. So, 12 years, 12 times, whatever you want to say, consecutive days and nights that I've been with my children. I've never spent one night away from them. Not one, right? Not being able to do now. His daughter is like a baby. She's like a baby. She's still on formula and stuff. So that's tough. Don't get me wrong. I get it, but the reason why I'm questioning this, right? And I won't say what I initially said. I initially made a joke. I'm not gonna even lie. When I first saw the video, I made a joke. My initial response was to make a joke. And that's my cynicalism, right? No doubt about it. But let me just tell you why I'm taking this with a grain of salt. A few reasons. A, hindsight is always 2020. Hindsight is always 2020. I know that more than likely, if you were to ask this man why he and the mother of his child are not together anymore, he would undoubtedly blame both of them at best. At worst, he would just blame her. Right? At best, he would say it was both of them. At worst, he would just blame her. My thing is this: your baby is 8 months old or so. So you said, right? 8 months old. How could you leave? How could you ruin a relationship with what happened? Listen to what I'm saying. What happened in the last 9 plus 8 months, so 17 months, right? From the inception of your child, the birth of your child to now, what happened that led to the breakup? And here's what I'm saying. I can all but guarantee you it's not the woman. It's not the woman. If a pregnant woman, if you think about it, she's never to blame for the breakup. That's almost impossible to blame a pregnant woman, because I just got done talking about this. Because if a woman is pregnant, whatever she's doing outside of like cheating, don't get me wrong, there's something she could do, but I'm saying like within the relationship, almost everything she is doing, you have to chalk up to her being fucking pregnant. Like, you have to know it ain't gonna be forever, and it's because of the pregnancy. And I've never been pregnant, so who the fuck am I to judge? You see what I'm saying? So whatever she's doing, you should have been able to absorb that shit and take it and roll with it. But you weren't able to do that. At best, again, that's at best. Like, I'm giving him all the grace in the world. I'm not gonna go to he probably cheated, he probably beat it, he probably, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm gonna give him that. All right, she changed and then he couldn't do it no more, whatever, right? Like, okay, fine. Let's give him that. Because even with that, again, why couldn't you figure that out? What the fuck were you doing? Now, I don't mind. I said in another video, I don't want a person in a relationship that doesn't want to be there. So if you didn't want to be there, fine, leave. But my question would be, why didn't you want to be there? And why didn't you know you wanted to be there before impregnating her? That's what I'm saying. When y'all talk about choosing better, talk to the men. Choose better. Make better decisions. Not the woman. I'm saying your choice to have a child. Why would you have a child with a person that in 12 months, 9 months, 18 months, whatever, you were going to be out of love with, and you were not going to be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Who does that? So yeah, that's my initial take. Is like, first, what happened, right? And if you're honest with yourself, it probably was you. So then that leads me to my next step is, you crying on the internet about not being able to see your daughter is self-inflicted, right? More than likely. I know, I don't know this man from Adam. I've never seen him. I went and looked at his page afterwards to see, what type of time he be on or whatever, no doubt about it. But apparently he's a streamer. I don't know shit about this dude. But I can almost guarantee you he is the reason why he and the mother of his child are not together anymore. So these tears to me are inauthentic, because you are the cause of your own suffering. And you're looking for sympathy right now. And it's just weird. It just comes across as inauthentic. Now, you guys are going to say, why do you think that, public? You don't know this man. You already know the man's going to crash out and try to defend their brother in arms, right? They're problematic men. But you tell me, I know I pick up on little shit. It don't take much. It's just little stuff, just little subtle things that I pick up on that they seem subtle to you, I should say, but they're huge red flags to me.
Females always trying to tell me what to do. Like, nigga, you not my mama. Don't own you. You not my bitch. Telling me to go eat some food and go to sleep. Who the fuck are you?
Now, y'all can say that's a joke. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can say that's a joke. He posted this clip on his page. So before you say, oh, you taking it out of context, maybe I am. I don't know. But he posted it for a reason. It doesn't sound like a joke to me. That's what I'm saying. So if it's a joke, it's a very unfunny joke, right? It's a very unfunny joke. But there are some things that he said in there that, no matter joking or not, are problematic. He referred to women as females right off the bat, right? Let's listen again.
These females always trying to tell me what to do.
These females always trying to tell me what to do. First red flag.
Like, nigga, you not my mama.
Why women giving you advice is them telling you what to do? Second red flag. I don't, you won't, look, y'all be wondering how I be piecing this shit together, right? I'm telling you how I'm piecing this shit together. Just on this clip alone, he's calling women females. Shows he doesn't really have respect for women right off the rip, right? And then he further illustrates that by trying to gaslight everybody into believing that a woman just giving a man sound advice that you need to eat and go to sleep is them trying to control you, right? You ain't my mama being defiant for no reason. Now, imagine how that would play out in a relationship. Imagine the mother of his child. Hey, man, babe, you need to take care of yourself. Da, 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 da. You ain't my mama. Would it? Is it not safe to say that he would meet it with the same energy? Am I jumping to a conclusion? I'm sure you're going to say I am, but I don't think I am. I think that seems very rational, seems plausible even. So he doesn't think women, he doesn't see women as human beings. He's referring to them as females. He's already dehumanizing them. Then he's saying he's being very combative for no fucking reason, just for them giving him sound advice. Let's keep going.
Don't own me. You not my bitch.
Again, 3 strikes. So she's a female. I don't need to listen to her trying to gaslight everybody into believing they're trying to control you by telling you to eat some food and go to sleep. And then you refer to them. Then you refer to your woman, if you had one, as your bitch. So women are females and bitches. Even the woman that's closest to him still isn't a human being. Women in general are females, right? Very dehumanizing language. And then the woman that is closest to him, also not a woman, she's a bitch. He dehumanizes her even. Right? And you can say what you can, if you think about it for 1 second, a man that would talk like this about women and about his woman, how do you expect them to act in a relationship? How do you expect the interactions to go if he doesn't have respect for women in general? Now do you see how it's safe to assume that this motherfucker probably was the issue? Because this in and of itself isn't. Here's what y'all not understanding before you argue with me. This statement in and of itself, to me, is enough for a woman to want to leave you. Just this statement alone. Listen, hear what I'm saying. This is why I'm very cautious about the things that I say, and more importantly, the things that I think, right? Because what I think is what I say. So a woman, this is grounds for a woman to divorce and or leave a husband. Just that statement in and of itself. I don't know why you guys don't see it that way, but I'm going to try to help you understand. If you were with, as a black person, let's say you were with a non-black person, you were with a non-black woman, you're a melanated man, you're a black man, you're with a non-black woman, and she referred to you, or not to you, but well, she did, but let's say that she, in general, referred to black people in a dehumanizing way. She may not even have called you the N-word, but she just called black people the N-word or monkeys or whatever, right? Let's say she just dehumanizes black people as a group, and you're a black man and you're with her. You would stay with her? I would instantly, she couldn't apologize for that. She couldn't apologize to that. Because I wouldn't believe anything that she would say beyond that. Oh, it was just a moment. Why is that even a thought in your brain? Because I don't care how mad I get. I will never call women bitches. I don't care how mad I get. I don't refer to women as bitches and hoes and skanks. I don't call women those things. Those thoughts don't exist in my brain. So it doesn't matter what happens. It's not going to happen. You can't make me mad enough to use that language. You see what I'm saying? Not on women. I'll call a man a bitch ass nigga in a heartbeat. That's different. But I will not dehumanize women in that way. That's just that. Those are thoughts that I don't have about women. And I've had them. To be clear. I've had them, and I unpacked it and I got rid of it. So you can get rid of it, right? So there's no excuse for it. If you call somebody something like that, if you can dehumanize a group of people in that way or a person in that way, that means that is what you really think about them. There's not enough anger in the world to justify it. See what I'm saying? So yeah, it would only take that for me. That's all it would take. That's all it would take. All it would take is for one statement like that. I'm done. I'm out. That's blatant. That's not like a gray area where I was like, oh, that's a teachable moment. They didn't understand. No, they knew exactly what they were doing. They knew exactly what they were saying. So I don't got nothing for you. Again, a man that refers to a woman as a bitch and refers to women as females is now on the internet crying because he's not with the mother of his children, so he doesn't have access to his child every day, and he wants our sympathy. I don't really have much for you. Sorry, I don't. Another example of why I call bullshit. Now, again, y'all can take jokes as jokey jokes. I don't look at jokes as jokey jokes when they're certain types of jokes. So he says, POV, grandma said the baby can stay the night. And this is his reaction to the little daughter who he just said, oh man, I can't go a day without seeing her. Oh, not seeing, oh my God, I'm crashing out, right? 8-month-old baby. Look, watch. Again, am I tripping? In one video, you're crying, saying, oh man, I can't spend a day without her. And in another video, you can't wait to dump her off on your mother, on your grandmother, or her grandmother. Again, I don't know. It's a little jokey joke. Fine. Could be, could not be. Could be exactly what I'm saying. Could not be. This could be different. He could be a different man. It could be. There's tons of shoulda, woulda. I'm just telling you, I'm telling this young man that if you wanted sympathy, if you wanted to garner sympathy from the general population, this, I think you need to acknowledge some things moving forward before you can do that. That's what I'm saying. I think you need to acknowledge some things moving forward. That's it. I think you need to, what happened with your baby mama? Why y'all not together no more? And then what, because you're a public figure and you want sympathy from me. I need to know. And I need to know, what have you learned? Have you grown? What's going on? That's what I need to know. Because as of right now, you look like the problem. You smell like the problem. You seem like the problem. And that's just that was just me doing a little 10, 15-minute little digging on your page. There was more stuff, but I just chose those two things because I feel like they're the ones that most easily reflects what I'm saying. That's it. So we'll see what happens moving forward.